Thank you, Madam Chair. I yield myself the balance of my time.
The gentlewoman is recognized for 1.5 minutes.
My amendment reflects my belief that we should be acting on an inclusive ENDA, covering both sexual orientation and gender identity. Now, those of us in know that it's much easier to protect a provision in a bill from removal on the floor than it is to add a provision to a bill once it has been reported out of committee. And this amendment is no exception to that rule. And while I believe that a roll call vote on this amendment would demonstrate strong support for an inclusive ENDA, I believe that it will fall short of adoption. People have asked why I pressed for and insisted upon bringing an amendment to the floor and maintaining the option to withdraw it without a vote. The reason is simple. I believe that those who will be left behind by this bill deserve to hear on this House floor that you are not forgotten and our job will not be finished until you too share fully in the American dream. So at the moment at which the closing arguments are made, I will withdraw this amendment with a commitment to my colleagues and all Americans committed to equality of opportunity and ending discrimination that I will do everything within my power to make this measure whole again. If I withdraw right now, I will preclude the gentleman from making his closing. I do not want to preclude him from doing that, so I will just wait to withdraw until he is finished with his remarks. Otherwise, he'd be
Indiana.
Parliamentary inquiry. I have the right to close since I'm defending.
Has the right to close. Gentleman has 1.25 minutes remaining.
I'll reserve the balance of my time until it's yielded back. I have the right to close.
The gentlewoman from Wisconsin's time has expired. Gentleman from Indiana.
I strongly oppose this amendment. I believe the majority of the House opposes this amendment. I yield back the balance of my time and call for a recorded vote.
For what purpose does the gentlewoman from Wisconsin rise?
I withdraw the amendment.
The amendment is withdrawn.
Pursuant
to Clause 6 of
Parliamentary
Rule 18.
Parliamentary inquiry.
Gentleman will state his inquiry.
Since I moved for a recorded vote before the amendment was withdrawn because I had the right to close, how did she get recognized over my motion?
The gentlewoman withdrew the amendment before the chair put the question on the amendment.
But why did you recognize her when I had the right to close?
Gentleman had yielded back his time. Gentleman is recognized. State your inquiry.
Put the voice vote?
No.
Thank you.
Pursuant to Clause 6 of Rule 18, proceedings will now resume on those amendments on which further proceedings were postponed in the following order. Amendment number 1 by Mr. George Miller of California. Amendment number 2 by Mr. Sauter of Indiana.